welcome back. Last time I was supposed to stream, I was very ill, and so did not stream. So I would like to extend my sincerest apologies to everybody who heard me say I'll be doing most of Taris off stream, and we are still on Taris, exactly where we left off. Without having anything but you know. So give me a second to share the links, you know? We'll be getting going. Alright, here we go. Just a heads up, I am not looking at the chat, so if you say something, you may have to say it twice for me to see it, or 3 times, depending on how in-depth this particular portion of Taris is. Here we go. If I remember correctly, I was right outside the door. I've already forgotten what we're doing, so let's do turn to hideout. Quick. Do that quick, just so we can list the rest. It gives us party configuration that one. Alright, let's transit back. There we go. Look at that. It's like you didn't even move. Alright, let's see what else we're up to. Dia's bounty, okay. Bastila. Let's... Over here. This is my power. I think we'll just discover Taris.
Yes, what's on your mind? Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. I've seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
Maybe sympathetic. He doesn't respond well to sympathy, so maybe we'll...
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could.
Yeah.
I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't. No, I know. Don't worry about it. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
The guy who voices Karth is the guy. He is also the voice of one of the commandos in Star Wars Rebel Commando. He's also the voice of Jiminy Cricket. Once upon a time. Let's go to. I think this is the droid shop. I want to say. I don't know. Does she? She doesn't have a droid. Does she?
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the equipment.
Despite being there are only like 9 designs
for
all characters,
my
in
shop's
this
the
game.
largest one in all of Upper Taris.
Surprisingly
Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got.
NPC.
Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice
who looks like
selection,
her
if you're interested.
in a little bit. But anyway, sorry. The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes, but I've still got a real nice selection if you're interested. So basically, the Sith occupy this this planet, basically they've been seizing everything that's worth anything from anybody on here. So we are going to ask her a few questions, because shopkeepers are always useful.
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
Let's talk about the escape pods first.
I heard a couple of pods crashed down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davix men got there first.
Let's talk about the swoop
I don't
gangs.
have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davix's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now.
Interesting. We will learn about that later. That is currently happening. Let's ask about Davik.
Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
Well, I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month.
Important to know.
It's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
Of course. We support
Davik hates
women
the
running a
Sith as much
business.
as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
We asked about that, we asked about that. How do you feel about the Sith?
It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine, though. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all.
What with the swoop gangs and all. Alright, we've asked about all of these things. Let's get some general
Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Taris for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right? Oh, you can't be too happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Taris isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the Upper City. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the Lower City. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there.
You got it.
Good day to you, then.
Okay, I did want to shop.
Welcome to the... just so you know, the...
Oh, I have no, no money. Okay. Let's see what we can sell. Worth nothing. Longsword. Nothing. Probably sell one of these. little bit of something. Blaster pistol. Karth's really the only one who needs a blaster pistol, so we'll get rid of one of these because he has his own. And then let's go back to buy. I'd love to get some better armor. Medium. Heavy combat suit is somehow light armor. Oh man, I don't even know what I have on. Oh, I have a heavy combat suit on. Okay. Alright. Switch characters. I can't remember. Nope, not that way. Nope, not that way.
Welcome to the
Wait, sorry.
Good day to you then.
Okay. No, it's not that. How? These are my stats. Halfway through my next level with Robin T. Baskins. Oh, sorry, I forgot that was my name. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Just the right bumper. Ugh. Karth is so much better than I am, but I need the strength modifier. Let's tavern back here. There's a lot of things to do here. Daya's bounty is one of them. We could learn about Pazak.
Hello there, youngster.
Yes.
You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my
Sure.
cards. I'll even throw... Glad to see you. Good luck.
Why not? Okay. Okay. We want to get to 20 without going over, or beat our opponent in closest to 20. So, kind of like. Oh man. Okay. All right. So we get 4 cards from our deck. As we progress, we're going to want to diversify this a little bit. I'll just run through this. We'll play. Oh wait. Okay. Okay. Oh, I just want to end turn. That's right. All right. So we're good with 6. They're at 7. We're at 7. We're good there. Okay. We would like to play this card and then play that. Oh, we can't. All right. And then we're going to stand. There we go. All right. So they went over 20. Ah, they have a -3, so we lost it. This is a real shame because I only have these 3 cards for the rest. We will continue to go. This game is a little tedious in that it does take a long time to get through because basically your first 3 turns are nothing. Yeah, okay, so we automatically. Okay, so we really gotta hope that we get a 16 on this round. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Yep. We gotta hope that they get a. Yeah, I know, bud. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So we've got to win 2 sets. The odds are stacked against us. We're gonna do that and stand and hope that he busts. There we go. Oh my god!
Both of you on.
Just play him.
I'm going to enjoy the lead.
Alright, yeah, 40, that's fine. Let's go. Oh, wait. I think oh my god. Yep. For some reason, the game hates you if you play this game. To stand. Let's maybe play that one. Stand. There we go. All right, up 2-0. Oh my god! What a boon! Look at that.
You were lucky to win the last match. But luck
I
is no
was
substitute for
lucky.
skill.
That is
in
kind of the
Pazak.
rules of
If you
Pazak.
are foolish enough to play me again, I won't repeat the mistake of underestimating you. If you ever wish to test your...
Yep. Alright. So we've made back most of the credits that I paid to this guy for his deck.
Sorry, but I'm not
where
here
did that
looking
go?
for conversation. I just came to get a drink, listen to some music, and try to relax before my next shift at the military base. I don't wear my uniform when I'm off duty. It's not allowed. In fact, anyone in uniform is banned from entering the cantina. The officers don't even like it when we show up here off duty. Don't like us fraternizing with the locals, I guess. But it gets pretty stale hanging around the base all the time. Besides, the Sith don't own me. Being a soldier in their fleet is just a job, you know. A job with long hours and low pay, I might add.
Let's see. Let's maybe try to convince her. She should talk to me. Sounds like you aren't
When
very
I signed
happy.
up, I was promised adventure and excitement in exotic locales. Instead, I end up stationed at a military base on some backwater planet on the fringes of the galaxy. If I could just find some other way to earn some credits, I could give this lousy job up. Retire my uniform, so to speak. The senior officers don't really like it when we start answering questions, you know? They don't want us fraternizing with the locals. Just another perk of the job. No offense, but I probably shouldn't be talking to you anymore. I'm just...
Alright, fair enough. You're not interesting. Start with, where is... We'll get to that in a second. I'm going to spend a lot of time there early on.
Well, hello there. I can see from your exotic appearance that you are not from Taris originally. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jurgen.
Piece of shit. Running a scam.
What do you think of our local music? The band is quite good, wouldn't you agree? They're on the verge of intergalactic stardom, you know.
Takes your credits and...
Obviously, you have an ear for music. Mark my words, they'll be
play
famous
along
soon
for
enough.
him.
They were about to go on tour
Okay.
before this Sith quarantine stranded them here. Would you like to meet the band after the show? Maybe have a... They have a standing arrangement with one of the Rhodian bodyguards backstage. For the small sum of 20 credits, he'll let me set up a meeting with you and the band.
Sounds like you're running
sting
a
me with
scam
your
to
words. I merely thought that's too bad. They really are charming fellows. Very well then, I hope...
That guy sucks. This...
Hi there. Haven't seen you around.
This is the guy...
I'm off duty right
Oh,
now,
let's
so I'm
see.
not in you. I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand the Sith. It can make this a pretty lonely job. Save the sympathetic best friend act. But I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off.
Okay. I think he tells you something.
Back again? Don't try to analyze me. I'm just doing my job. Same as any other soldier in any other
He
army.
didn't buy it.
Besides, I don't have to explain myself to you. I don't think we have much else to say to each other. Let's just keep this civil and go our separate ways, okay?
Fine. Fine. Alright, let's go do the arena.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and...
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining
I'm
and
gonna
just
skip
watch
through
the
this
view
because
screen.
it's just
Ladies and gentlemen, now I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you girl on two fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
This is maybe my downfall in this arena, is that I am a melee fighter because I know that I'm building towards lightsaber fighting, so...
And to nobody's great spell, that was quick.
Alright, we're just skipping through this. Just skipping through the tutorial on how arena fights work. My name is Azure. I organize all the duels here. We can be facing the dueling game human. Maybe you want to step into the duel ring. We have a adventure. What's in this for me? All wagers. Don't worry, nobody dies in the duel ring. Most fighters in the duel ring use vibroblades.
Vibroblades and blaster.
Okay. This has never worked for me before, but let's see if it works. Yeah, I don't think so. Sure. 10% is fine.
This is for the best.
Doesn't matter what
we
you
could
say,
use those
he's gonna
credits
call
from
you
these
a
duels,
traitor.
but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endar Spire.
Yeah, thanks. Did you know this, Karth? That we've hidden the name of the main character. Let's do it. I'm gonna win this one easy peasy.
Ladies and
Deadeye
gentlemen,
Duncan.
draw your eyes to the
Already
center ring.
dead.
You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's
What
after
a brutal
fresh
introduction.
meat. And
You've
in
seen
the
him
other
lose
corner,
night after
a
night
relative
after night.
newcomer to the
Fuck this
Taris
guy,
dueling
Deadeye
scene,
Duncan.
emerging.
Alright. Okay. You've... Flurry. No. Oh, boy. That's not good. Oh. Ooh.
It's over. The fight, but real.
Deadeye loses all the time. That's kind of his thing. Experience points. Talk to Azure again. Got 100 points. You know what? I think we can probably do one more without. I think we can do one more. The idea is that you're supposed to pop in and out.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. And in the other corner,
Just gonna attack. Okay. Doing okay. There we go. Hit him with the 16.
It's over! The
And that
fight
hip hop.
is over! The
Hell yeah.
mysterious Gerlong losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. Or me. Going on in this room? Nothing. All of these people in here, except for these two. There's somebody who wants ice. Marl, I think Marl. Twitch. This is the last one. I think it's Marl, then ice, then Twitch. I don't think I'm quite ready to throw down with that. Oh, this guy.
Leave me alone. What? You don't recognize me? I'm Bendick Starkiller, the most famous blaster slinger on Taris. Over 100 duels without a loss. Every one of them a death match. I'm retired now. Once death matches became illegal, I just got bored with the game. I got no interest in using stun blasters. There was nobody left to challenge me anyway. I've seen you in the dueling ring, but you haven't impressed me. Now, if you could beat all these other pretenders, that might get my attention. Good luck with that, kid. You're...
Alright. Eat a dick, I think, is the thought there. Let's... Oh, I got it. Sorry. Let's go...
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Doesn't matter what happens here, so...
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
Got it. I'm carrying 2 swords in my hand, and she's like, one word from Daddy, and I'll get you fired.
That's better. Now.
And here are your drinks, Miss Lavin. I apologize for the delay.
Don't bother me. I don't...
I'm sorry, I'm too busy to talk. I've got to get these drink orders to the customers.
The waiter either. W. Alright. Oh, hey Karth. Did you maybe want to stick with me? Alright, I guess there's nothing else to do here right now. You know what? Let's do one more arena fight. I think we are gonna save real quick, just in case. Alright, we're up for another fight. Yep. Let's do this. Taris. Ice. Okay, so ice was next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as, and in the other corner.
She's gonna get the drink. No, she's not, I guess. Or not. Oh boy. Alright. Yep, there I go.
The stranger ice wins!
We are... Load our last game. Just real quick. I do think I should probably... There we go. Let's try it again, and we'll see how it goes. I think I might just not...
Ladies and gentlemen, over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cool and quick as death, and in the other...
Yep. Okay. So I'm just about ready to deal with her. Just not quite. We're gonna load the last game so that I get that med pack back, and we will go somewhere else.
I saw your match against Nikos. He doesn't lose very often.
Okay. What she has to say. We're done in Tavern? Star Wars. Hello. What? Actually, real quick. Let's return to hideout. Just so I can pull up for free. We'll be immediately turning around. Me and Karth against the world. Going right back to where we were before, which is the transit system in this game. Basically, you travel to a central location, and then you're able to pull up.
Davik says you missed your...
I mean, it doesn't like you miss
Here,
anything.
I've got 50 credits, a down payment.
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
It's too bad Davik didn't want to make an example of you. With us.
Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Leave this man alone. Yes, we have to teach you a lesson. That's correct.
Thank you. I owe you my life.
Okay, wow,
Those
you
bounty
cleaned that
hunters
shit
are
up.
going to take me away
No
and kill me.
problem.
My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead. You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me...
Sure, fine. Here's 100
You're giving him
credits.
Now I can pay off debt.
Yeah, fine. Whatever. I think one of them... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think
I see from your appearance that you're an off-worlder.
Still, you're welcome here. I will not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course. The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Maybe I'll do a playthrough of Mass Effect to kind of see where the next step of Bioware RPG went. Because I'm realizing now that the visuals are not great on this one. So there's that. But anyway,
There is no antidote for the disease. Though
Also,
I heard the
I'm not gonna
Republic
get through a
scientists
whole
at the
lot
military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
This is,
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
oh, I'm stupid enough.
Please, don't say that. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually... It will just take me a moment while I examine your injury.
Oh, cool. Alright, he just heals me for free. That's awesome.
You there?
Tell me
Wait a minute.
I should give it to Sith.
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
I do think... I can't remember if this actually lends me any good graces with that.
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Now, look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice find.
Probably. Alright.
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world...
Alright.
Davik isn't the kind of... The best thing to do is to...
Let's get some information from him.
And then only the rich could afford...
If you find the...
I don't think Karth likes me for that, but... It is what it is. Alright, I actually think here might be a good... Now that we've made it to Taris North, I know this was a particularly interesting stream, but I think this might be a good time to call it, because there's going to be a lot of running around. I think this time, when I say I'll do more Taris stuff in between streams, I think that's more true. So join me next time on well, let me see. Let's explore a little bit. The problem is that the Taris is not a particularly interesting. We'll explore the apartments and then we'll call it quits there. these apartments are laid out exactly the same as the other apartments.
Ready. On it.
Garth to open.
It's open.
What?
Please, please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you. You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty
I'm
hunters.
such a sucker on this
If you're
planet,
not here to
to be
kill me,
honest with you. I could walk out of here with so many credits, but I
don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zach's in the back. I've been hiding here ever since. But thank you. You...
Alright. You could give me some fucking money, you know? Also, it turns out that you have 66 credits. I'm just not after dark side points this time. It is extremely frustrating to not just kill this guy. But it is what it is. This apartment. Okay, Garth is bothered again.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Talk to Garth.
I'm all ears, beautiful.
Ew, gross.
Is there something else you'd prefer I called you? Don't get yourself in a twist over it, gorgeous. I didn't mean anything by it.
Gross, 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 gross.
Oh, for crying out! Fine. If it'll make you... Is that it? You can do better than that. Ouch! That is better. Well, I bet beautiful doesn't sound so bad in comparison now, does it?
Oh, gross.
Stubborn as ever. Okay, you got me. I bet you have your heart set on those questions. Are they really necessary? Oh, well, if it's an interrogation you wanted...
Okay.
No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Let's see. We'll just say, like you said when we first met, Bastila didn't have time to use her powers. Bastila, of course, being the Jedi Knight aboard our starship.
True. Bastila is as powerful as I say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
That makes sense.
Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who is a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors.
So, weird thing to say. You know what? We're gonna come at him.
Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
Let's ask about the transfer. Really change the subject.
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises. I expect you're
Let's
right.
do that.
I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
Let's say this. You do know we're on the same side, right?
It has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
I think this is the, inevitable end. I do think we should say this. You haven't read the last from me on this, because we do want him to know that we're going to ask about this.
All right. You must be the most damn persistent woman I've ever met. We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Dialogue with it, man. If you couldn't, yes.
Just move along. There's nothing to see here. Where did you hide those Sith uniforms? Did you sell them to the Tarisian?
Only a visitor to Taris, trapped here by your quarantine, and nothing about the Tarisian underground of uniforms.
You're a little too curious for your own.
I know all about Sith interrogations.
I'm getting sick of your lies, you alien scum. We've got your ugly mug and a security tape from the base. Uh-oh. I think the commander's losing his temper. I'm glad I'm out of here. Just stay out of this if you know. What was that? Did I hear you right? Time to teach this.
Good thing Arthur's here with me, because my stats are garbage. Sorry. This guy was like, you're no friend of the Sith. Anyway, among my people there is this thing, the enemy of my enemy. Friend like you, I hate the Sith. That is why I stole those Sith uniforms for the Hindex. I mean, I know about them, the things down under. Gadon Beck is near the Hindex. He's one of the good guys down there. Alright. Ask for a warning. Or a reward. I do want this guy's uniform, because we do need that later. Claims he was gonna get rid of. Dead bodies. Doesn't seem like that. There's less conflict in this apartment complex for sure.
Ready. On it.
It's over here.
Take their stuff. Leave without talking to them. It's fine. Everything's fine. We didn't steal from you. And in fact, never stole from you. Alright. Here we go. Back outside. Alright. We are close enough, I think. I am gonna save and tap out here. There's not a whole lot more I can get done in the next 10 or 15 minutes. So I am gonna call it there. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks.